1960, the Brynmor Jones Library was declared open by the Queen Mother at the University of Hull. The library was named after Sir Brynmor Jones, the Vice-Chancellor of the university. However, since then, digital technology has developed immensely over the past decade and has had a great impact on many institutions, one being Brynmor Library, located at the University of Hull.
Technology has had a massive impact on the library experience. If I use the example of group learning rooms, we used to have to physically book these out manually using a piece of paper, yes, with a key which had a fob on it with the barcode which we used to check out onto the student's account. Now, moving forward quite a few years, we are now able to do that electronically. They can use our information points which are scattered throughout the building to book a room out now. They can choose the room, the type of room, whether it has a computer in there or an interactive desk, or it's just a simple conference room with a table and chairs. They're now available 24/7, which they weren't when we operated the manual system. Keys could only be checked out during staffed hours. So this has made a massive improvement to the facilities that the library offers and allowing students now to be able to book group learning rooms 24/7.
The technology that we run in the library doesn't necessarily mean that we can keep this building open 24/7. We can keep this building open 24/7 regardless of the technology we use. What it does allow us to do is run our services over that 27-hour period. So our self-service model for checkout and returns allows students to not only use the building throughout and the computers in here throughout that time, it allows them to check out the books and return them through that period of time as well. So in that respect, yes, technology has made it easier, but we could keep the building open as a space regardless of the technology we had in here.
In the previous library I've used in my university for my bachelor's degree, we didn't have like self-checkout, so you literally have to take your book to the desk for the librarian to stamp it, and then before you can take it out. There is no self-service point, and so sometimes you'd find queue of people wanting to take out their books. And also there was a porter waiting in front of the door, so that when you're leaving with the book, he has to check whether you checked out the book properly, whether you're taking out any book illegally without checking it out. So they would search your bag, which was not really very comfortable. And also you can't come to the library with your bag, so you have to leave your bag outside the library in kind of like a locker. So there weren't a lot of digital technologies that the University of Hull has. They're quite absent in the library where I did my bachelor's degree.
As we moved on through the 90s into early 2000s, people got a library card with a barcode on. That barcode really did change the way that we were able to run services here in the building. So for the first time, it meant that people didn't have to go to a desk that was staffed by one of our members of staff to check out a book. They could go scan that barcode on a self-service machine. That self-service machine knew who they were and were able to check that book out for them. So that was a really big shift in allowing us to provide a self-service model for the first time.
When books go overdue, the system automatically fines students. They fine you at different rates for different items, for different lengths of period. You would get an electronic email to let you know that your book had gone overdue and what the current fine is at. If you allow your book to go overdue for 28 days or more, the system would automatically bill you for a replacement.
Further from there, the university introduced a new type of student card with a chip in, which is what students and staff have now. That allowed us to use that chip for a number of things, but we now read that chip when students come through our turnstiles, which means they get through quicker and we don't get queues that we used to have with a barcode, which is a lot harder to read. It also allows students to use the printers in our building in a different way. So prior to the introduction of those cards and a managed print solution, you printed to a certain printer in the building and had to go and find your printing when it came out of that printer. Now you can send something to print and just go up to a printer and tap your card onto that printer and pick up your printing at any printer in the building.
It is evident that digital technologies have already had a significant impact on the Brynmor Jones Library, from the use of self-service machines to webinars and online management and booking systems. The use of the library facilities is more efficient than ever. Now only time will tell us what other future technologies in the library will be able to provide for future students.